Hey, what's going on, everybody? Static here, back with another episode of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I finally got through re-editing all the first 7 videos for this series, 5 of which had already been posted. I had to re-upload those. Finally, I got them re-edited. I'm uploading the 7th right now. So finally, we can start making progress again. I've been busy the last couple of days between playing other games, hanging out with my friends, and having to re-edit all the other videos I've recorded up until now. So I haven't played in a little bit. Just finished editing the 7th, started uploading it, immediately hopped on to record the 8th, because I'm excited to keep going. Well, anyway, let's progress. Since I just finished editing the 7th episode, I remember what the plan was. We are going to take on Roy Ludroth, because we want to try and get to the 4th star. Go for that. So my goal for this episode is to try and get to 4-star in this episode, because I believe we're already over halfway done, and there's no grinding we have to do, as far as I'm aware. So it should just be a straight shot to the goal. Just checking up on our resources here. Can I buy mega pickaxes yet?
Yeah?
I cannot. Alright, then I'll keep using iron pickaxes. I'll wait until we have a lot more money and we can buy mega pickaxes before I start just stocking up on those. I don't need to talk to you. We're good to go. There's nothing else we really need to do. It's kind of weird playing like this, because last night I broke my headset. I mean, I didn't really break it, but it doesn't work quite the same. It's kind of hard to explain without really actually describing what happened. Basically what happened is that I have a steel frame headset, pretty heavy duty, but the ear cups are held in by rivets right into the frame. And I've had this headset for a long time. I use it a lot, so it's gotten worn out. It's falling apart. Oh, this is our first time on Deserted Island. Oh man, well when I finish telling this story, I got a few things to say about this map. So to continue the headset story, the ear cups are held together by rivets that go into the frame in order to keep it sturdy. And on my right ear cup, the rivet wore out, fell out, and it's not held together anymore. So we got a zip tie and just zip tied the ear cup back to the frame. We weren't too concerned about actually fixing the problem because I already ordered a new headset. I've been meaning to for a while, and last night when the rivet fell out, it gave me an excuse, a reason to actually buy a new one. So I got a new headset coming, so we just temporarily fixed it so that it works. It's fine, who really cares? So by the end of the week, I'll have a new headset that hopefully will last another just as long as this one did. Over a year, something like that. We'll see. But it's kind of weird playing right now because my right ear cup doesn't actually stick to my head very much. It's just a little bit off. So I can hear my voice and the things around me echoing inside of my head a lot more. It's very off-putting. Well, anyway, to the game. We are on the Deserted Island, which that name might sound familiar to you because I've mentioned it in this series before. This map is the default map for Monster Hunter 3, which is the very first Monster Hunter game I ever played. I played Try when I was 8 years old, and I played Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate when I was 12. He doesn't spawn in 10? Why would he not? I thought for sure he spawned in 10. I guess he spawns in 7. Yeah, I played Try when I was 8, which is just like the earlier version of 3. I actually got walled on Royal Ludroth back then, because it was on the Wii, which is just not a great console. And I didn't really understand what I was doing, and I was very bad at the game. So I got walled on Royal Ludroth. And it wasn't until 4 years later, when I saw 3 Ultimate, which is the more advanced version of the same game. I saw the cover art, thought it looked cool, picked it up, realized after I started playing it that it was Try, it was the same game. And that experience right there, playing 3 Ultimate, is what got me into the franchise. I put hundreds upon hundreds of hours into that game over the next couple of years. Eventually picked up World when it came out years later, and it's just all been uphill from there, or downhill, however you want to say it. Uphill implies a struggle, but downhill implies going down. So I don't know what the correct term would be. Just whatever I meant to say, just pretend it was a positive, because I view it as a positive. So I have a lot of nostalgia related to this map, is the point I'm trying to convey. That was a stupid act on my part. The very first map I ever played on in Monster Hunter. They definitely changed it around to fit this game, since underwater mechanics aren't a thing anymore. So a couple of zones are missing, and some connecting points are different. But it's still really cool to see this in this setting. A lot of nostalgia and good feelings here. I'm actually not bad at fighting Royal Ludrath. He's another earlier monster, so he's not crazy complex yet. But he's pretty interesting. I like fighting him. I'm pretty decent at his moveset. I'm a little bit out of it now because all 7 episodes that I re-edited in order to save time, because I've already watched them all the way through once before after recording them all the way through. When I re-edited them, I watched it all on 1.5 times speed, so I'm kind of used to everything being faster. My weapon swinging feels slow right now, so I need to get readjusted into the actual speed of the game. Feels very lethargic. Still not doing too bad. I'm getting back into it. Landing a decent bit of parries. I think I parried that timing-wise right, but my placement was bad, so the parry didn't count. That felt really slow. What the hell? I didn't know that attack was that damn slow. Okay. I really got to get used to regular speed. That was too early. That was too early. I thought that attack would happen faster. Broke the sponge. I don't think this guy is the last key we need to take on, but I'm pretty sure he is close. I think he's the second to last, if I remember right. Because I remember looking at the list of keys earlier in the series, either between episodes or on episode for some reason. And I briefly went through this star's keys, and I remember seeing, I think, like 5 or 6 monsters, and one of them was Royal Ludrath. So I'm pretty sure he's not the last one. There's at least one other guy, I'm sure, and my guess right now is that it's Gypsyros, but I don't fully remember, so we'll see. I will say right now, though, if anybody was wondering, yes, it is raining. There is a severe thunderstorm outside, just as always, every single day. Just in case you were curious. That's gonna hit me. Oh no, okay. I think I might have been thinking of his G rank attack where he can choose to lunge way faster and way farther away with that attack. And there's a different tell for it so you know which one he's doing. I think there's G rank anyway, or it might just be a completely different game. I'm pretty sure it's just G rank in this game. Alright, I'm getting a little bit more used to the speed. I still feel like I'm going really slow. I'm going to assume that's just because my perception of time is off and not because I'm actually slow. Got the limp. Very good. If we can get caught on him. Nope, I didn't pull it off. For some monsters, because of the way their bodies are shaped, if they're limping away, you can like position yourself in front of them and get stuck on them. So while they're limping away, they'll be pushing you with them, and you can just keep hitting them without interrupting your combos in order to like catch up. You don't have to stop and run after them because they're pushing you with them. So you can just keep wailing on them. I think you can do it to Royal Udrath. I just messed up my placement when I tried. Come on now, I know you're almost dead. Nice parry kill. Always love the parry kills. Good fight. I'm a fan of Royal Udrath. I like him. He's one of the earlier monsters that I really enjoy, along with Arzuros. Arzuros is another one as well in this game that I like. Good first mission. This is our first time on Deserted Island, so there might be resources here that we couldn't have gotten otherwise. Maybe Belite ores from the Deserted Island are not 4-star. That's my hope right now. Ooh! Let's see, can we get another one? I think we only need 2 to upgrade this weapon. Oh, that's big. I'm pretty sure we only need 2. Oh, and Macalite. Have we gotten Macalite before now? I assume we would have because I know that's a fairly early resource, but I don't remember getting it, so maybe not. Hopefully we only needed 2. If we just got the 2 Belite ore we need to upgrade our weapon, that would be so big. I didn't think that we would be doing that until next star. It's either 2 or 4, I'm pretty sure, and I'm hoping it's 2. Okay, we didn't get an extra one from the Palicos, so... Please be 2. Otherwise, I'm about to go on a harvest tour. Unless there's another monster that takes place on the deserted island. Because I would love to upgrade my weapon if I can. More damage and more green sharpness. Oh, that's so big. I had no clue we could do that this star. 20 more damage and even like more green sharpness. That's basically like 1.6 times approximately the green sharpness or so. 1.4 to 1.6, I would estimate. Oh, that's so big. Yeah, let's absolutely do that. That's awesome. Dragonite ore, that's 1,000,000% 4-star. I know for a fact Dragonite is 4-star. Well, there we go. That was unexpected. 20 more damage and more green sharpness. That, didn't expect that. I will take that as a pleasant surprise. Who else we got? Anybody new that spawned in? Robbed Blind. That is a Gypsyros. I will assume this is the remaining key. How did I talk to you? Why does the game keep doing that? Stop making me talk to people that I'm not even, like, near. Let's go with Moxie. Hopefully we get Moxie. Cool. I didn't get Moxie. Let's check our resources. I do have antidotes. The one time I actually remembered to check for antidotes is the one time I actually have it, of course. That's usually how it goes. Okay, I don't think we need anything else for this. As long as we have antidotes, we're fine. This will be our first monster that uses poison. But we have an upgraded weapon, so what's he gonna do about it? We're very prepared to take this fight on. Oh, I'm excited. We are... At this rate, we will definitely get the 4-star in this episode. That will be huge for us. 4-star is when the monsters basically switch over from being basic to complex. You can already see we're starting to fight some guys that are like on the more complicated side of things compared to like Great Macau who just lunged around and that kind of thing. You can already see that we're starting to get there. But from my experience, 4-star is usually like the biggest jump. Where 3-star, they're still kind of basic, but then in 4-star, nope. That all goes out the window. Now all of a sudden, they're all really complex. I forgot to get the map. I'm pretty sure Glavenus is a 4-star monster. in this game. I think. And if he's 4-star, that means the rest of the Fated 4 would probably be 4-star as well. Which means we'd be fighting Astalos, Gameth, and Mizutsune. All of which are a lot more complicated and cool than everybody we fought up until now. Except for Gameth. Gameth is kind of lame. Easily my least favorite of the 4. I do not know where Gypsroth spawns on this map. But most people will spawn in 8, so I guess that worked out for me. The light's clipping through his neck. Where? Oh, he's over here. Gypsroth, big guy. Gypsroth can be annoying. He's got some attacks that the community doesn't like him for. This guy feels kind of huge. Is he supposed to be this big? I don't think so. We will not be able to go as absolutely hard on this guy than we did on Royal Ludrath. He's got a... I'm less acquainted with his moveset, and his moves are a little bit trickier, inherently. I think that's the first time I've ever parried that tail swing attack that he just did. Kind of nuts. It'll be a big W for us if we can break his head. That'll be real nice. You may have seen it in the intro cutscene they played for him. Alright. But Gypsroth has an attack... dude, are you for real? He has an attack that he does with his head where he can flash a bright light around him. And if that hits us, it's an immediate guaranteed stun. But if we break his head, that thing on his head breaks. So whenever he does that attack from that point onward, it has a large build-up, so you see it coming. It physically won't do anything. He will not be able to blind you. It's basically, you turn that from being a blinding attack into just a waste of his time that you can punish him for. So if we break his head, that's one less attack he can hit for us, and one more opportunity we make for ourselves. Why does that attack last for 30 years? There's no way he's meant to be this big. I'm pretty sure this Gypsroth is oversized. This guy feels fucking fat. I'm fighting like just a straight up gigantic just watermelon. Just a gray watermelon with poison balls and an annoying moveset. His head is flashing though. Is he thinking of doing the blinding attack? This dude's a gigantic sphere. There's no way. He's gotta be huge. I mean, it has been a while since I fought Gypsroth. Maybe he's just meant to be this big and I don't remember it. Oh, here it is. There's the blinding attack. We can still valid sheath it though, or parry it, I believe, if the timing's right. So that doesn't hugely negatively affect us, but it still can negatively affect us if we mess up. And breaking it would positively affect us, because then whenever he does that huge charge it that he just did, instead of pulling off a blinding attack, it'll just do nothing. He'll stand there, waste his time, and we can just wail on him for free with no negative consequences. Oh. 4 times in a row. 4 poison ball spams in a row. And then you just pull the rush across the map and spit poison in every direction. And I'm pretty sure he's oversized, which means his poison balls are also oversized. That blind didn't affect us because we were too far away. I absolute evasion that, so it still didn't affect us. Gypsroth is like Sisiaku if he looked a lot dumber and had a worse moveset. And there he goes. Where are you going, big guy? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen. Go in this direction. I assume he's going then to 7, probably. A lot of monsters like to go 2-7 from this zone, no matter who they are. Yep, there he is. Is he eating? Man, that sucks. Stop doing that. That was lucky. We are really lucky that the first hit pulled that off. For those of you who are unaware, sometimes you'll see a monster try and go and eat something like that, like he just was. What that means is that that monster is trying to replenish his stamina. And if I'm right on how the mechanics work, if you interrupt him at all, he doesn't pull off the stamina recharge whatsoever. Yo, we got him, he's dead! Why doesn't it say mission complete? Can I harvest him? I can harvest him. Oh no, his head's blinking! He's alive! Gypsyros does that. Gypsyros has a fake death. Once he gets low enough on health, he'll just like collapse onto the ground to make you think he's dead and then hit you with a prank. I am really proud because I've had a few friends that have picked up this game since I've picked it up. And I've managed to egg them on in such a way that when Gypsyros did that to them, they actually fell for it. They would be a bit skeptical at first because it wouldn't say main objective complete on screen like it should. So they'd be a little bit weirded out. But I'd convince them. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'd convince them that he was actually dead and they'd fall for it and get hit. When he flails around like he just did, that counts as an attack. So the goal is that you would get close to it thinking he's dead, and then he'd hit you with that attack and punish you for it. That's what he's trying to achieve. And so far, for every friend that I've played with, that I would go through multiplayer with them and we fight Gypsyros, I have managed to trick them into thinking Gypsyros really was dead and they've fallen for it. One of my friends actually got killed by that attack. I convinced him to go for the carve, he went for it, then the flail attack ended up killing him. And I killed Gypsyros before he came back, so he didn't manage to get any of the carves on killing Gypsyros. I am incredibly proud of that moment. If he watches this video, I'm sure he knows that I'm talking about him. I'm confident he didn't forget that. You'd be hard-pressed to forget an L like that. A W in my case. I love the fact that I pulled that on him. I think he went to 2. I don't usually go to 2. Yep, he came to 2. Oh, never mind. I recognize this area, actually. I think I have been here a few times before. He's pranking me again because it's been a while since I actually, like, did a lot of damage to him. Well, that answers the question I was just trying to answer. I was wondering if the hits I hit on him while he's down like that actually do still count. Apparently they do, because I broke his head while he was down. Dumbass. Alright, I didn't know that. Usually whenever he's down, I would go in for some extra hits just because I assumed I was still damaging him, but I never actually had a confirmation. But now I know. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to break his head. So that means next time we fight Gypsyros, if his head isn't broken and he goes down like this, that's a free period of time where we can wail on his head in order to break that piece and make him weaker. That's an opportunity in order to break that head. If this fight had gone on for any longer, his blinding attack no longer would have worked, and his charge up for it would have been a waste of his time and an opportunity for us. That's the goal. That is a big W on our part. There are a few monsters like that where breaking parts of their body affects gameplay. And for those monsters, it's always good to know who they are, know what part of that body is, know how it affects you positively if it's gone and how it negatively affects you if it's there, and really make that your priority. It's part of the tactical planning to going into a fight. Trying to break that headpiece earlier would have been in our favor, because he did the blinding attack like 5 times. So if we had targeted that more and broken it earlier, we would have gotten more use out of it. But that's not crazy necessary at the moment, because this is still low rank and he's not hard. But I'm just saying, those are the kind of thought processes you would want to go through on some of these monsters. All that planning and the knowledge of knowing who they are, what they can do, and what breaking parts of their body would do in your benefit. And that's one of the things I really like about this game. Malfestio! I think Malfestio is a 4-star monster. Is he the Urgent then? Yes, he is! Malfestio. Malfestio, I'm not crazy concerned, or knowledgeable, should say, with his moveset, but he's really easy. Malfestio is an incredibly easy monster, so knowing his moveset really isn't all that important. His entire body's a weak spot for the most part. No matter what part of the body you hit, he takes a ton of damage from that. I don't have any antidotes because this is not my main profile. I don't have infinite resources stocked up. Alright. We'll go for Moxie again. And then we'll jump straight into it. We are going to be going on to 4-star, and in record time. It hasn't even been 30 minutes yet. That's wild. Nighttime! Is this our first time doing a mission that's nighttime? I think it might be. That's pretty cool. This is a map we've already been to, but now you're seeing it in a completely different light. I don't know where he spawns. It might be 4, actually. I think he spawns in 4. Our goal is to not let him sleep. If he goes to sleep on this map, we're screwed. Because I don't have any ranged way of waking him up. He sleeps on a branch up in the trees. Like that, as a matter of fact. So if he goes to sleep up there, we just have to wait till he wakes up. I don't have any way of hitting him. There he is, Malfestio! Very cool monster, but not very strong. Our first monster who's strong enough that his roar actually stuns us unless we avoid it. Well, I guess besides Glavenus, technically. But we haven't unlocked him yet, technically, so that doesn't really count. We're about to unlock him, though. I'm dumb, I didn't avoid that. Okay, Hugo, you didn't need to do that, man. I know I was confused, but I'm good at dealing with the confused. Just leave me be, bro. If I'm confused, pretend I'm not. I'll be alright. Malfestio is a very unique monster because he has that confusion effect that he does with the orange cloud around him. If he affects you with that, you'll see question marks above your head, and that inverts your controls. He's the only monster that has that ability. Besides, technically, Nightcloak Malfestio, but that's still just another variation of Malfestio. Nice. I'm getting hit with very small chip damage attacks, just as always. I can't go in there because of the confusion cloud. Again, I'm not great at his moveset, so I will get hit a lot and I won't parry much. But he's just a really weak monster in general. So, we should still be killing him fine. I'm just not going to be killing him as skillfully or cool. Especially not if he keeps spamming like the strangest attacks. He keeps doing all the ones where he lunges forward in some way or jumps up. Those ones I can't really do much about in general. That's all he's doing. The whole fight is just like the lunging attacks. He's still going. He hasn't stopped. Why are you doing that, man? He's still doing it. Stop doing the one or two things over and over and over again. Come on, man. Everybody in this series has done this to me. That's like the 6th time in a row he's done that attack. Broke his tail, though, because Malfestio's weak. I failed to parry his roar. Okay. Yellow sharpness has got me feeling a certain type of negative wave. So, it is a constant barrage of lunging attacks that I don't really can do anything about. I can't parry them because I don't know the timing. I can't avoid them because I'm mid-animation and then he just slightly knocks me over. This dude is choosing to do the most annoying things that he can. Nice. That's how it goes. That's how it goes every single episode in this series. Just off of pure luck and RNG, the game decides, yep, time to do the worst shit imaginable. Luckily, that Confusion Cloud is an impact attack, though. You might be wondering why sometimes I choose to go into the Poison Cloud and I'm fine, or the Confusion Cloud and I'm fine, and other times I choose not to. The reason for that is because when I'm in it, I'm avoiding it. It's an impact attack, meaning it only has the ability to affect you once. If you parry that one time, or if you Valor Sheathe that one time, or iframe that one time, even if you're physically still in the cloud after that, that attack's done. It's not hitting you anymore. So if he slams himself onto the ground, and he drops a Confusion Cloud when he does it, if I Valor Sheathe that slam, I can just sit there in the Confusion Cloud and I'm fine. It's only when he does it and I don't Valor Sheathe or parry that attack that I choose not to go into the cloud, because it hasn't hit me yet. So if I walk into it now, it will hit me, and I will get confused. There are a lot of attacks like that which physically linger, but don't actually count as a lingering attack. There is impact. So yeah, Valor Sheathe that, now I can just walk through the cloud. Okay, thanks for the deflect. I wasn't even stunned, big guy. Are you just trying to find an excuse to hit me? I got the air tremor and he counted that as like, yep, I should knock him out of that. I'm not gonna pass up on any more honey though. Absolutely not. Let's get some more of this. Very sloppy fight so far because every single attack he's done has been just lunging forward 20 times in a row or just confusion slamming. The one attack that I can actually like parry, which is his tail swing, he's done like once. Oh, he just tried to do it a second time, though. And then I staggered him out of it, so it didn't count. That's cool. Yeah, I parried that. That doesn't happen every day. Because he's tired, so it happened way slower than usual. When the monster's tired, their attacks slow down, and some attacks they even lose the ability to do entirely. So that was the only reason I managed to parry that lunge forward. Is he limping already? It's been more than 5 minutes, and I know Malfestio's weak, so he might be limping already. Where's he going? He's going to 8? Is 8? I don't think 8's his nest. Because Malfestio sleeps in branches, and there are no branches at 8. So I'd assume 4 is actually his nest, or 7. I know that Renopolis is trying to do something to me, and yep, I knew you were going. Let me get some valor off of you, dumbass. Tried to parry that, but I mistimed. Parried the Renopolis, though, you fucking idiot. He's insta-leaving. Cool. Is that going to be the rest of the fight? Just Malfestio flying somewhere, staying there about maybe 8 or 9 seconds, and then running away because he's scared? He's just going to time out the clock? What's he doing? I think he's going to 7. Yep. Hey, I broke a wing. That sucks. Oh, the lunge attacks piss me off. The nice one. That pisses me off too. I love it when the game decides that I should be stunned on that random attack. What in the hell is wrong with you? And he's limping away. Malfestio. You are a piece of shit, dude. There's no way, man. I just showed up. You just showed up. I don't know where he's going. Oh, no. I might not be able to check if he leaves from there. I should have paintballed him. I didn't think about that. Okay. I think he went to 4. Which would make sense because that's his nest, I'm pretty sure. Don't go to sleep. Oh, nice. Please die in the zone. If you leave one more time, I'm gonna be crazy pissed off. Jackass. Dude, there's no way, man. You're gonna do it again, aren't you? The whole fight, he's done the same 2 moves on loop 40 times in a row. Gone to new zones and then left not even 10 seconds later. Oh, this fight sucks. And I'm stunned again because the game just feels like it. Fucking stop. I'm not going to sharpen. I probably don't need to sharpen. There he goes. That was annoying. Holy shit. That's the worst Malfestio fight I've ever had. Usually I don't mind it. I'm not a crazy big fan of him, but I've never had that big of a problem with Malfestio before. I've never had him do the same most annoying shit in his arsenal over and over and over again, and then leave, and then I follow him, and then he leaves, and then I follow him, then he hits me with 20 lunges, and then he leaves, and then I follow him, and then he leaves. That was horrible. That was so bad. Least fun Malfestio fight I've ever experienced, but it's fine. That's over. We don't have to fight him again, and even if we did, I would be shocked if it went down the same way. That's like a once-in-a-lifetime bad RNG. Time to move on. Moving on to 4-star, which is where the monsters really get cool. And then it'll still maintain that coolness going forward. Going into 5-star and high rank and G rank. We're getting into it now. And now we should also be consistently in green sharpness. So we don't have to worry about the yellow sharpness shit ever again. We'll still drop into yellow sharpness pretty easily, as you can see, obviously. But as long as we have some green sharpness and we're able to sharpen into green sharpness again, that's fine. And it'll only get better from here too, so we'll be alright. Whoa, you upgraded? We get exquisite rice yet? Which is the best food in the game as far as I'm concerned. Gendrome? Why would I do that for you? Okay. Look at that. We got Malfestio, Rathian, Blanganga, Nargacuga, Najarala, Kezu, Volvidin, Shogun Sienitar. Aww. That's big. We got some good ones now. I don't see Glavenus in there. I'm pretty sure that's because he's part of the Fated Four, which is like a fairly important thing according to this game's story. So we haven't unlocked him immediately. We might unlock him later on. I'm pretty sure he's 4-star though. I thought he was. He might be 5-star in low rank, but I thought he was 4-star. So until we beat 4-star, I'm gonna assume he is 4-star and we just need to unlock him. Same with the rest of the Fated Four. Can we get anything from talking to these guys? I'll finish talking to everybody here first though. Deodorant? I don't care at all. I don't use deodorant. I don't care. I'll just deal with it. Just like I do in the real world. We're gonna just talk to all these text bubbles, get them knocked out of the way, and then we should formulate a plan. We don't have any major goal that we're trying to achieve right now, like to rush into the end of this episode. We're already over 40 minutes in, so I'm not gonna try and force an extra task into this video. We'll cut it off here once we finish talking to everybody, so that we know what all we have unlocked. Wait, who is this guy? This is the... Oh, the Meowcenaries or whatever they're called. I don't use that shit. Who is the last guy in here? Okay, I figured it was you. What are we unlocking? Alright, Sakura Slash. And that's it. Alright, well that sucks. We got Sakura Slash, which is an art for longsword that we could use. But I'm not a big Sakura Slash fan in this game. I am more of a Critical Juncture kind of guy, which we will be using as soon as we unlock it, because Critical Juncture is jacked. Who, the Argosy Captain? I know you. Matter of fact, I know that longsword on your back too. You gave that to me in 3. I'm pretty sure that's the same longsword. We're unlocking some extra missions when we do this. I don't think any of these guys, though, will be anybody new or, like, unique, because none of these are actual, like, new progression-related missions. These are all just, like, side requests you can do. So I'm pretty sure all of these yellow text bubbles will just give us missions for monsters we've already fought, I would assume. I don't think we'll be fighting anybody groundbreaking with these missions. Still, I want to get them checked off the list just so that we have them. Hey, I see her! There she is! Oh, man. That's so fucking awesome. I love that they kept that voice line of her saying hi, too. That right there is the quest giver from Monster Hunter 3. That's how you talk to accept village quests. And she did that same pose. She said the same hi voice line whenever you talk to her. Man, I have a lot of memories tied to this character. Oh, man. She can be your housekeeper, and she is my housekeeper in my main profile, and that's exactly why. Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad she's in this game. We will absolutely be getting her as our housekeeper in this profile as well. A lot of memories tied to that character. Every single mission I accepted went right through her. Oh, fuck. It brings me back. There's so many people, dude. I'm probably gonna cut a lot of this out. Because why the fuck would I keep it in? Oh, you're from Monster Hunter 4, Loomis Forge. I know you. And that's the blacksmith from 3. Makes the same voice line too. Yep. Every weapon I made in 3 went through this guy. I'm so glad that they designed this game to be like that. That allows me to visit some old faces and relive some old memories. And that should be it for us. I don't think we have anything else on the agenda. So anyway, there we go, guys. We are now in 4-star. We've made it. Another big step of progress. So I guess our goal will just be basically to start fighting people. Our goal is to start going through 4-star, unlocking new things, and going to new areas that maybe we can get more resources, because we want to start upgrading our equipment to match 4-star now. So let's take a look at our weapon. We need Dragonite ore to upgrade our weapon again, and I'm pretty sure Dragonite ore is a 4-star ore as long as we're on the right map. So if we find the map Dragonite ore comes from, we can upgrade our weapon, get another 10 damage and some more green sharpness. Malfestio armor. Malfestio is a 4-star monster, but he's still only giving the same defense. So I don't know how much defense the other monsters in 4-star would give then. Maybe not much more than 18. I'm unsure. Maybe we'll stick with Tetsukabra armor until we unlock Luminous. I guess we'll see when we get closer to that. We need to take a look at how much defense the other 4-star monsters give, because we might actually make the Najarala stuff. I'm pretty confident Najarala will give defense higher than 18, so we might make his first. I don't know. We'll see. But that'll be our goal. Going through 4-star and upgrading our weapon and our armor when we need to. So anyway, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.